This video is for anyone who's thinking about getting one of these convertible bags that works as a roller bag, as a simple suitcase, and as a backpack. Unlike some bag reviews where people just show you the bag and don't actually travel with it, I took this guy on the road to Arizona this past weekend just for a 3-day trip, and I'm going to talk about what I learned about the bag on the trip, some of the pros, some of the cons, and my overall reactions to this type of convertible bag. Okay, you are looking at the bag exactly as I traveled with it, but note that it has this extra backpack, actually a pretty good sized day pack, that you can zip on to the front of the bag, and that would just make this bag so much bigger and more versatile. Obviously on a plane you could put this one in the overhead bin and put this under the seat in front of you. This did fit really comfortably in the overhead bin, no problem. I don't think with this extra bag strapped to it, it would have actually fit. Now, one downside of traveling with this bag without the extra backpack is that it just didn't have a ton of pockets. And as you can see, this is a high path bag, convertible bag. There are a lot of different versions and different companies who are making these bags. But this one from High Path doesn't have like small pockets. So the bag, I was putting like all my camera gear and you know, like food and cell phones and stuff just in this kind of big pouch. So as a convertible bag, you might want to look for one with more small pockets on the main bag itself, just because that would just give you some more options. This guy, once that front backpack is taken off, really has two compartments. One's right here and the other is right here. And this is where all my stuff is. But I did find that it, as a small bag, you know, was pretty roomy and did fit all my stuff. I've got my clothes here, dirty laundry, and underneath all of that, I've got my suitor. So it does hold a suitor. Alright, so the main question I think people are wondering with this bag is how does it perform in its 3 tasks? As a simple suitcase, it's really pretty good. You just close up the strap section. Once you get the straps stowed away and the handle closed up, it's just a straight up suitcase. It does have a handle on the side. It actually has a handle on the bottom. I don't know what you'd use that one for, and a handle on top. So it totally works as a soft suitcase, no problem. Accessing the handle I found to be really easy, and I have seen these things break at airports before, but this one is strong enough. As a roller bag, I was definitely happy with it. And you can see right down here is after just a little bit of use, my straps, these are the compression straps, are already getting kind of skanky and worn. That's because they keep getting caught under the wheels. So I guess these compression straps need to be kind of like tied up and out of place. If they had some Velcro or something on them, that would be a lot easier, but as is, I'm just gonna have to kind of like tuck them away or something like that. Of course, it is a 2-wheeled roller bag, not a 4-wheeled roller bag, and that just means that you need to, you know, kind of like tip it in front of you sometimes or walk with it behind you. Alright, so here are my thoughts on the bag as a backpack. First, let me just show you how the straps attach. They have these hooks, kind of like spring-loaded hooks here on the side, and again, this is on the High Path bag, and I was kind of bummed about that. I had hoped that these would be like rugged Fast-Tex buckles or something like that, but instead you got the hooks, and then all this stuff on the bottom kind of attaches with a piece of Velcro here at the bottom. So you kind of Velcro that to the bottom of the bag. Again, I think that if you were really putting a lot of weight on your waist pack, this might tear off. So it's really not set up for days and days of walking. If you were going to use this as a true convertible, like, you know, traveling the world, I would want a better connection at the bottom. But those critiques aside, you know, as a backpack, it was pretty comfortable. Sometimes I was one-arming it, and it was equally easy to throw on both straps. The straps are padded. There's even a whistle built into the chest strap, as you find on most outdoor bags. One downside with the backpack mode is that you're still carrying the wheels and the metal for that handle, so it does have a little bit of extra weight. All right, one other thing I want to note is that this bag goes 3 ways, right? You got the roller bag, you got the backpack, and you got the suitcase. I've always used a 2-way convertible bag. This one's from REI, and man, it's like 20 years old now. And it's a straight up convertible bag. It does not have the wheels and has the backpack straps in the back that you can zip closed. So this pack for me has been just like a real workhorse, and I've used it just for years now. The one downside obviously is that it doesn't have the wheels. The one plus is that empty, it's a lot lighter than this bag with wheels. Alright, so those are my thoughts on this 3-way convertible travel bag. I think it's pretty cool. I wouldn't take it on every trip. For me, it's really a travel bag that's ideal for airport environments. Big international airports or big airports where I know I'm going to be just dragging that bag on smooth floors, I'm going to take the wheelie bag. It's just great that way. If it's a trip where I know I'm going to be walking around a city or maybe doing some hiking or walking, I would take my REI, my old REI convertible bag, just because it's lighter and a little bit bigger, and the level of the gear, like the gear quality, is just a little bit higher on that REI bag as opposed to this High Path brand bag. So overall, I'm pretty happy. Another big benefit is that you've got this day bag that could really function as a go bag as you travel. I didn't use this on a 3-day trip. For me, it just wouldn't be necessary. If it was more like a 10-day or extended trip, I can imagine the smaller go bag being like super handy. And as a bag that you could link up with the bigger one, it would make kind of nice, a nice dual system. Alright, thanks for checking out the video. This is my back channel. My main channel is Meta Spencer on YouTube. But in this back channel, I do more like equipment reviews, gear reviews, and things like that. Often about backpacking and other travel related stuff. If you hit me with a comment down below, I'll be sure to respond. I appreciate subscriptions, and I also have a link down below to this particular bag, which you can buy on Amazon. Alright, thanks.